Let's talk a little bit about freedom of speech, because one of the things that I feel like has been caught up, sort of with the release of the film, and it's a fantastic achievement, what has just been happening with the film. It's really great. But one of the things that sort of been caught up has this idea of censorship. The headlines that I've been seeing is that it's banned in Egypt, and that actually is something that Egypt's chief censor, Ahmed Awad, has actually told the local press that isn't true. He argued that the correct procedures had not been adhered to in order that the square couldn't have actually been debuted when it was supposed to in Egypt. And he described the rumors of its banning as, quote, propaganda for the film. What do you make of those charges?
Well, to be honest, I don't think it's a very smart idea to get into a war of words with the person who is responsible for millions of Egyptians being able to see this film. So we have moved forward. We are resubmitting the film with Marian Khouri and Misr International Films, which is a very respected distribution company in Egypt. And we are hopeful and crossing our fingers that the film will pass. We've had many people say that they are now welcoming of the film. So we are looking forward to that happening, and we'll see. The Egyptian public has not waited for that to happen. The film has been a couple hours after it went up on Netflix, ripped off online, and uploaded over and over and over again. Initially, we made the very naive decision to try to pull it down because we wanted people to see the full final version in its full quality, and have Egyptians have the same experience of the film as the rest of the world had. But this was much bigger than us. Egyptians felt like the rest of the world has seen this film. It's an Oscar-nominated film. They should see it at the same time everybody else has. And so the film has been copied, uploaded, and I don't know, you know the numbers. I mean, it's staggering how many people have seen it. I think in a couple of days, about 750,000 people have seen it.
This film is not Jehane's or mine. This film was born in Tahrir Square. It was made by people who came together in that square, who felt that we could fight back with a document such as this, and I think that its spirit and its energy has transcended to audiences both internationally and in Egypt. And I think that the message of this film, which is about the kind of the beauty of the power of people and the triumph and difficulties of popular movements, has surfaced and is igniting a lot of attention and connectivity in different squares around the world. We just showed the film in Kiev 4 days ago. It was minus 15-degree weather, and over 300 people came to the screening in the middle of the public square there, and they started chanting at the end of it. We did a Q&A, and they were saying, Mayadan will not be free until El Midan is free. And El Midan is what we call our square in Egypt, and Mayadan is what they call their square in Kiev. So I think that there's a moment around the world that we see right now with squares around the world and people power movements trying to rewrite the social contract.